billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I want to talk about a pressing issue, and it's called fear of missing out. We have all agreed that in the internet today, many of our sisters, Muslim sisters, have been involved in so many atrocities in the name of content creating, and that has been a very big issue that have caused fitna both to the opposite gender and our gender ourselves. So in this video I want to talk about how this has affected us negatively, why it has affected us, and the solution to the effects. So many sisters, including sisters that wear hijab, that wear himar, that wear niqab, have participated in different kinds of social media content creating that involves them using music, revealing their faces. The people who use niqab, and the ones that wear himar dancing while wearing the himar, the ones that wear hijab doing the same thing, using haram music while doing it. We sisters in Islam, we are not supposed to be enjoying in this kind of thing. We are not supposed to be found doing this thing, because Allah said He has prepared a special place for us, and this world is nothing but something like a cover for us, like an enclosure. We are not here in this world to come and enjoy or to come and do whatever the world has involved themselves in. We're supposed to follow Allah's words, and that's why Allah, even in Quran, Surah Al-Ahzab, verse 59, Allah said, Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, to inform his wives, his daughters, and other Muslimah, that is Muslim believers as women, that we should wear hijab, like we should cover ourselves up, we should wear ourselves up. Now, what's meaning of hijab? Hijab is not just a clothing. Hijab means an enclosure. Hijab means something that, like a barrier that closes someone up from the outside world. When you are wearing a hijab, you are not just observing, like you are not just adding another clothing to your body. Everybody can wear hijab, but not many people observe whatever comes with the hijab. Before we think of wearing the hijab, or before we think of wearing the hijab, we must have to learn about it first. So that means you have to learn about everything that comes with the hijab, everything that comes with the hijab, everything that comes with the niqab, and that includes emitting good modesty, showing people that we are Muslims, showing people that we are part of our religion, we are part of Islam. Modesty in the sense that we must not dress in short dresses and then wear the hijab on top of it. We must not wear revealing clothing and wear hijab. Some people tend to wear short or revealing clothes and then wear hijab on top of it, and they commit all different atrocities, making every kind of human being just look at everybody wearing the hijab as the same thing. The Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said there are some people that will be dressed but they are naked. That means when you wear a cloth that reveals every shape of your body, that means what are you even covering? And then some people wear this and wear hijab on top of it, and then because why? Or because we want to join the fashion sense, we want to make different clothes, we want to feel among the people that are here. But we've forgotten that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said He has prepared a better place for us, where we can wear whatever we want, eat whatever we want, do whatever we want, without thinking about the consequences, without thinking about, I want to go and do my salah. So, and that is the Jannah for us Muslims. So what have been the reason of this? Firstly, we have fear of missing out, like the topic I just said. Fear of being called old age, fear of being called old-fashioned, fear of being ridiculed, fear of being looked down upon. But we've forgotten that Allah has designed our own clothes Himself for us. Have you all seen that many other religions, Christians, Buddhists, and a lot of other religions, when you meet them on the road, you won't even recognize them because they don't have one particular dress code. But we Muslim, Allah has designed our own clothes for us. He has given us our own jilbab. He has given us our own khimar. And that is why we are different from others. It's like our crown. We are supposed to wear it proudly and show that we are Muslim and we are great women of Islam. We can do anything with this khimar. And so we should not even think that we should not feel left out while wearing this dress. And left out in the positive things, because social media has also brought a lot of opportunities for us to make money and to be part of the world. Social media is actually to connect with other people from other parts of the world, but we use it negatively. A sister recently died. She died, and she was a TikToker before she died, and then her accounts kept running after she died. In her TikTok videos, she hasn't had any decent videos to post on TikTok, and that means she keeps accumulating sin while in her grave. Her TikTok account keeps running. Her family are trying to lock it down, but they don't have her password, so they cannot even stop it. They cannot stop her sin from accumulating. Are we supposed to be gathering sin even after we are dead? The sins that she has committed before she died is already there, but her TikTok account still keeps running. People still keep liking. For every person that likes the indecent videos she has posted, she gets sinned for that. Are we not scared of the grave? Have we forgotten that the hereafter is something that we are still going to meet? The hereafter is something that we can never avoid. We cannot run away from Allah, can we? So we should always, before we take action doing anything, we should always think about the consequences, what Allah has said about this thing. We should learn. And then there is also one thing many people complain of. People complain that when they greet hijab sisters, when they greet khimar sisters, or people who wear niqab, when they greet them, they don't answer their salaams. Sisters, I want to tell you that because we are wearing khimar, we are wearing hijab, we are wearing niqab, doesn't mean we are better than others. Some of us don't even do tahajjud. Some of us don't even. When last did some of us even make our evening or morning prayers? But those people, we don't answer their salam. Some of them have done their tahajjud this morning. They are doing their evening prayers. They are doing their morning prayers. I'm not saying that the fact that they are wearing scarves or they are not wearing anything on their head is actually good. But we should try to be friends with them. We should try to educate them about the hijab, not being rude to them by not answering their salams. You're supposed to greet them, put them together and talk to them about the importance of this hijab. And this is going to be a very great opportunity. Sisters, let's just overlook this worldly. Many things we follow that are out of way of Islam are actually not very good, seriously, because even if you want to do most of these things that we have been committing, a person that wants to commit zina has to pay for it. I mean, for men, you have to pay for it. You want to drink alcohol, you have to pay for it. You have to pay for all the things you do. But reward are very, very easy to get. Read the Quran, you get the reward. Dua, you get the reward. In fact, for wearing a very decent clothes, you are getting reward for it. Then why do we have to focus on all these things that will never be enough for us? The angels, Allah said the angels look at us like madmen. We just accumulate nonsense. We just keep accumulating rubbish. We cannot use it in the hereafter. They cannot bury us with whatever we have been chasing in this world. And so I want to say one more thing. We should learn more and more about our religion. Islam says, the Hadith says, seeking knowledge is compulsory for all Muslims, and Muslimah included. Muslimah there. For all Muslims are Muslimah. That means for everything we want to do inside Islam, we have to get knowledge about it before we do it. Allah said we have to know Him before we worship Him. So we have to get knowledge about everything. That means we have to get knowledge about the hijab, about our modesty, about the social media, about everything we want to do, because Islam is a total way of life. Allah has already perfected it for us. So whenever we want to take any decisions, let's just ask people who are more knowledgeable than us. Let's check the Quran, let's check the Hadith, let's follow these things. We are going to be very good. In fact, we are going to be very happy with ourselves if we found out that we'll be doing very good in all these things. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Assalamu alaikum.
Jazakumullah khairan.